Good morning and welcome to Bad Bat Hikes. Today is day 64 and I am at Angel's Rest Hiker's Haven in the iconic spot where it looks like you have wings. So I'll have to get my picture over here later. So today is going to be long. It's going to be long and hopefully it won't rain. But it is going to be our first 20-mile day. I did not realize this. I thought it was going to be 19.7, but I didn't account for the fact that we went a mile less yesterday because there was an intersection that Angel's Rest would pick us up at. 20.6. Let's do it. We are back on trail, ready to do our 20-mile day. I have a bagel with cream cheese that I'm going to eat while we very slowly start walking. Poor Woodchuck has already fallen 2 steps in, so she's okay, she's fine. But we're gonna start slow and steady. We've got like a mile or so of like pretty easy, and then we've got 8.4 from here to get to a shelter. And after that shelter, the terrain should be a lot easier for the rest of our day. So it should be cloudy, but not raining. All right, Bagel Trail. We can do hard things. Let's do it. Look at these tiny flowers. They're all over the trail. I love springtime. I'm also still really low because we're still in the time of year that spring is springing down low. But when you get up higher in elevation, it's still like dead and winter. But look at all those little flowers. We love it. And I've said this many times before, these videos are super delayed. So by the time this is posted, all the trees will have leaves. All the flowers down here will be fully grown. It'll be great. Because I think this is going up in mid-May, beginning of May. And it's currently April the 8th. It shows you how far ahead I post these. But oh my gosh, I finally got caught back up. I've been trying to get caught up on video editing for days and I just couldn't. Quite literally this morning I did the thumbnails and descriptions and the end screens and all like the extra stuff at the end after a video is already uploaded for 12 videos. It's insane. Oh wow. Look at this magical forest I get to walk through every day though. Oh, and I want to document it, so daily videos it is still, even though they are hard to keep up with. Oh, the flowers are everywhere. Yee! I love it. It's very loud, but the AT is bringing us across a very busy bridge road. But we have this nice sidewalk with like a barrier and a shade. Woo, it's loud. There's a blaze. All right, let's cross the river. Now there's a train going underneath me. This is insane. Woo, okay. Woo, I made it to the end of the bridge, or 2 bridges. Woodchuck's coming up behind me. But now we turn. Oh gosh, it's loud. See those blazes down there? Now we gotta turn and go underneath. This is insane. This is the Appalachian Trail. What is happening? Guys, I think I'm supposed to go that way. Hi, Woodchuck! Woo-woo! This is the Appalachian Trail. Okay. Well, there's a blaze over there, so I guess I'll walk on this side of the road. Oh, this is just bonkers. And there's railroad tracks and a giant train came down. Like, I know I'm gonna be in like the woods for most of the day, but it's like little bits like this that like keep it interesting, so you're not just walking through the forest all the time. But it is just bizarre to me. It was so bizarre. Like, all those cars passing me were just like living their everyday lives. and I'm out here walking 2,200 miles. It's crazy. Okay, I assume, I see a blaze on a telephone pole up there. All right, we're going the right way. Goodbye, civilization. Goodbye, factory. This looks a little more familiar. All right, back into the forest, where for the next 6.4, we're going to climb. All right, let's blast some jam. Do it. I just ran into 2 weekend hikers or section hikers, whatever you want to call them. They're only out here for a couple of nights, but it was a couple, a man and a woman, and I'm climbing up this like massive mountain, and I mean it's a really decent climb, but there's lots of switchbacks. It's pretty gradual. I've done steeper and longer ones, so it's not that bad for me. It's just long. But bless their hearts, they're like bundled up to high heavens. Like, I'm in shorts and my sun hoodie. It's maybe in the 40s, but when I'm climbing, like, this is what's comfortable. I'm just used to it by now. But they're all bundled up with their bags, and I'm just like, hi, how's it going, blah blah blah. I was like, oh, like, how close am I to the shelter? Just, you know, something casual to talk about while we pass. And they go, it's like a mile up that hill, and they were like, it's pretty hard getting up there, but it's pretty, so it'll be worth it. And I'm just like, a mile. I'm glad. I'm not laughing at them. I am not laughing at them. I am laughing at myself, because that would have been me 2 months ago. But they're all bundled up, and I hope they have a great day. But their eyes bugged out of their skulls when I was like, oh, cool, only a mile. And they're like, I love it. I love it. I think I'm just in through hiker land, where on a 20-mile day, having a mile till I get to take a break, I'm like, yes, I'm almost there. Crazy. What am I becoming out here? Hi, I've got some volunteers with me, and they're gonna let me paint a blaze, and I'm so freaking excited. Let's do it. Okay. Show me how it's done. All right, I'll dip her in. Okay.
Paint over the blaze, and then
this is so fun. I've been following these for months. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Amazing! Thank y'all. That was surprisingly fun. Y'all have a nice hike.
You too.
You too.
That was so fun. So those 2 boys, and there's 2 women behind them that I just ran into, are out volunteering, and they're cleaning up some of the blazes that have become like faded or separated or whatever. And I got to paint one. I don't know why I find that so exciting, but I painted one, and it was so fun. So thank you, boys, for letting me do that. Oh, made my day. If you can see that big group of buildings, those are the factories that I walked by. So I've climbed all the way up here to give you some perspective about how far this climb was. So I was down there just a few hours ago. Wow. I'm nearly at the top. I'm almost at the shelter, where I'm gonna meet up with a woodchuck and eat lunch. Yay! I've made it to almost the top, and I'm in a field. Y'all know I love fields. Oh, wow. You can see all the things. This is a freaking perfect day for hiking. It's in the 40s, which means I'm not sweating and gross. And it's perfectly clear. I can see forever. Oh, look at all the farmland. Oh, that's so cool. But like, it's cloudy. So like, the sun's not beating down on me. This is a good day. It's a great day to go 20 miles. Oh, so cool. Made it to the shelter. It's like in the middle of the field, which is super fun, but would be super windy on a night like tonight. So lunch break here, and then we'll move right along. lunch complete. And now, you can see a hiker down there. I get to snake along this ridge. You could see like little neighborhoods and farms and stuff. So fun. Oh my gosh, I did get freezing cold as soon as I stopped climbing. Cold, cold, cold. I'm still in my shorts, which is probably crazy because it's like 45 degrees right now. Maybe not even that. But mid-layer is definitely back on. Whew, and if I don't warm up soon, the leggings will be out. I'll have to dig them out of the bottom of my pack, but that's okay. I'll get them if I get too cold. Alright. I'm still on this ridge, on this never-ending ridge walk. But I just finished another audiobook. It was the sequel to An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. It was called A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. And it was really good. And it's just a duo. He hasn't come out with a third one, I don't think he will. But it got a little out there. It's a little out there, Hank. But it all came back. So I think I liked the first one more than the second one. But I appreciated that it all wrapped itself up. So that was nice. So now I might switch over to some tunes. But supposedly there are goats coming up. I've heard more than one person. A lot of people are slackpacking southbound today that we know. So I've run into a lot of people that we know, but they've been telling me about these goats. Apparently they like charge and like are kind of trying to like nip at people. So that's a little scary. But exciting nevertheless. So let's go find the goats. Wow. Was not expecting this coming around the corner. Not the goats yet, but you can just see forever. This is why I love fields, especially on top of ridges. So nice. I have found the goats. Away. No. I heard you bite. No. Shoo! Shoo! No, I'm not going to feed you. Why are you licking my trekking pole? Sir. Sir! What did you do with Woodchuck? Goodbye, goats. Thanks for not biting me. Look at them all in a little line. I wonder if they belong to somebody. They didn't want to follow me. Moon Pants and Bossa Trayson, I can never pronounce her trail name correctly, but they said that they followed them for like a mile. So I'm wondering if they followed Woodchuck, because we said we would stop where the goats were. So I'm wondering where she's at. Hopefully they didn't like bite her or anything. All right. Goodbye, goats. That's so weird. All right, so our shelter is 2.5. I'm eating some candy, but I've never heard of this trail. Apparently it's like 330 miles long. Bizarre. Oh my word. There's the shelter. 20.6, baby. Longest day ever, and I can't feel my feet. Corn, chowder, accoutrement, avocado, tiny Tabasco, and some Fritos. And I'm gonna eat a tiny orange, and I've got a Rice Krispie for dessert. And you've got your cutting board out. Can you show me your tomatoes? They have a funny name.
They're called sprinklers.
I love it. Alright, it is now very dark. But I tried it by itself. I think by itself, like 6 out of 10. Adding in the avocado and the Fritos. Ooh, and I need to add in my tiny Tabasco. Well, with the avocado and the Fritos, I would give it like a 7. Like, it's alright. It's pretty good. Alright, scary weird lighting red lamp inside my tent. But I'm going to deduct a few points off of the backpacking meal because a lot of that corn didn't rehydrate. Wasn't super pleasant, so I'll drop it back down to like a 5, even with all the good add-ins. But oh well, you win some, you lose some. 20.6 today. Longest day ever. We're going to do another long day tomorrow and an even longer day after that. We're really amping up those miles, which is super exciting. So if you want to follow along on my AT journey, make sure to subscribe. I also have an Instagram account, but for now, happy trails.